How much positive intent do you wake up with at the start of each day? The answer to that is going to seriously impact the rest of your day as it pans out. I watched the England-Wales game this afternoon, and I have to say, you can talk about tactics, you can talk about formation, but so often in football, as in life, I feel it comes down to positive intent. How badly do you want to win? The first half panned out pretty much as I thought it would. Wales were sitting back quite a lot. Fair play to them, they don't actually have to come out and attack as much because England are the ones that actually had to go and win the game. Wales were sitting back and managed to break down England. England started to look quite ponderous, quite slow going forward. And then, 2 minutes before the end of the first half, Gareth Bale gets a free kick. It's around 30 yards out. And bear in mind, he has scored a fantastic goal already at this tournament. Just decides to himself, do you know what? I'm going to have a go. He's got the skill to do it, he's done it before, curls in over the wall and it goes into the back of the net. There's question marks over Joe Hart's goalkeeping, but at the end of the day, Gareth Bale was positive and he managed to get the goal. Now at half-time, it all seems doom and gloom from an England point of view. I think they've taken a really good squad to the Euros. They've got a nice, young, maturing squad that are coming together quite nicely. There's some attacking players in there, but we just look so slow and ponderous. And I just thought to myself, Roy, you've got to make some changes at half-time. The camera pans onto the players coming out onto the pitch, and I'm delighted to see Jamie Vardy and Daniel Sturridge stripped off and ready to go. Now, straight away in the second half, England looks so much more positive. They're cutting the Wales defence to ribbons. They can't actually live with them. 10 minutes into the second half, Sturridge gets onto the ball. Bearing in mind it's his first time on the pitch at this tournament, manages to flick a nice little ball into the path of Vardy. The Wales defence can't clear it, and he bundles it into the net for 1-1. Now, from here on in, Wales' positive play that got them that goal in the first half just completely disappears. They're completely camped in their own third of the pitch. They can't even seem to get into the England half. Bale is isolated on his own up front, and it's virtually one-way traffic. We start to see the sorts of play that England are capable of. They're cutting edge, they're breaking in from the wings, they're surging into the box. With around 20 minutes to go in the second half, Marcus Rashford comes onto the pitch, becomes the youngest player ever to play for England at a major tournament. Really great positive substitution again. And then, a minute and a half into stoppage time, Daniel Sturridge finds himself with the ball in the box. He's crowded out by about 2 or 3 Wales defenders, shimmies past them and slots it in at the near post to win the game for England. Now, I don't believe England are the best team at this tournament. I'm going to be honest, I don't think they're going to win. But if they show that kind of positive intent, going out to attack the opposition, playing to their strengths, using the pace they've got going forward, I think they can do something. And that's what we have to do in our everyday lives, I feel. You've got to use the things that are naturally coming to you, the natural advantages you've got, and be positive about them. So if you want to achieve something today, make sure you start out with some positive intent.
If you found this useful or helpful, then like and subscribe to the channel. You can also find us at Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.